Well, g'day guys, it's Morezy here. Welcome back to Morezy Plays Minecraft, episode 24. And today guys, I am trying to remember exactly where I lost all my stuff. I've still got my overalls on from my previous video. What is that pixel on my head? There's a rogue little pixel, piece of dirt on my suit. Yeah guys, I've died and all my stuff is gone. I did get this thing back. What happened was we had a little dilemma in the live stream, and I was trying to do the bed trick. If you haven't seen the bed trick, it's a good part of the reason why all of this stuff is exploded here. What we were trying to do was we were trying to just use a little trick that someone found on Reddit to get rid of some of this bedrock, and I'll just show you how it works. So you put a piece of grass down and then you get some actual grass and plant on top, and then what you do, see if I can do it here, you place your bed down like that. Now that actually didn't work because that was in the wrong spot, and I think I just ruined it because I think you need to have grass. Let's try it again. Oh no, you don't. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's jump back up here. So the idea is we've got a piece of bedrock here that we want to remove, and the bed goes on top of the grass here. Oh, it should go on top of the grass. It works sometimes, sometimes it doesn't. I don't quite know why. Let's see if I can do it here. But long story short, I was trying to spam this bed to get it to work, and of course it got put down and I slept in it. When I slept in it, it exploded and things went everywhere and all my stuff got burnt or exploded, and it wasn't very nice. So that's obviously not working now. I wanted to show you, but what if we just try it down a little bit further? Let's try it in this position here. There's probably some kind of condition that you have to satisfy for it to work every time, but there we go. Perfect. So you saw it just ate that piece of bedrock. This is being patched, as is the dark oak method, so we've actually got to clear this out before we update to the patch, otherwise we won't be able to finish this bit. So that's a job I've got to do at some point. But today's episode, guys, is going to be a little bit different. We've been doing a lot of building lately, and I feel like doing some exploring. Ooh, that's nice. I didn't realize I had a few nice picks in here. That is very good. How about I actually take one of said picks? Yes. And I was just going to redo a sword, so I'll need to get some XP for that, which I'll jump up here for. But we're going to take a bit of a what do you call it, a day trip today. It's probably going to be longer than a day trip. I'd really like to find some new biomes that I haven't found yet. I really want to find a jungle, and I would really like to find a packed ice biome. I know they're quite rare, and actually in all of my survival style games I very rarely find those rare biomes, so I rarely find the rare biomes. That's a bit of a coincidence, isn't it? But I would really hope to find some, because I really want to use some of the packed ice in a few builds. And then the jungle, I really need some jungle saplings so that I can get some of the old jungle wood. Right, so let me see if I can. Oh, I've got nothing to throw at these guys either. Not prepared at all, apparently. But what if I? Okay, here's a good idea. Here's a good idea. Is it a good idea? I hope it's a good idea. I'm going to hit this guy. I'll just push him off just a little bit. Okay, let's see if this works. Let's hit that guy. Oh, beautiful. That worked perfectly. Alright guys, I'm just going to sit here for a minute, get some XP, and then we will begin our journey. And there we go guys, I reckon that is about enough. Let's just kill this guy. Cool, alright, let's make our way back. We'll enchant this sword and then we'll be on our way. Alright, so I've also got my good armor back on. So hopefully I don't die and lose all of that in our little trip that we're taking. But what we need to do first is go and enchant this sword. And I think I'm just going to do just your basic 30 level enchant. Just whatever I get is fine, I'm not too fussed. Where am I? Next one. Next one down. There it is. But once we do that, we're going to make a little trip over to the horse farm. And we're going to collect one of our horses. We haven't been over there for a little while. I'm going to collect one of our horses and hopefully use that to travel around. But first let's try this sword, and of course in my excellent preparedness I've left my lapis. There we go. Ooh, some diamonds in there too. Okay, let's see what we can get here. I don't really want smite if I can get away with it. Let's just skip that one, shall we? Okay, here we go. I don't really want knockback either. Okay, let's get rid of that one too. Now, come on. Smite again, really? Hope this actually works here. Unbreaking. Okay, come on, good one. Sharpness, there we go. That's what we want. Alright, let's see. Oh, perfect. Sharpness and unbreaking. Excellent combination. Alright, so I've got a little bed here, which is good. Let's get rid of some of this junk. Yep. I've got a bed. I need to get myself a saddle. And I think I might also get some horse armor, because I do have a whole bunch of horse armor at the moment. And then we'll go over to the horse farm. Okay, there we go. I've got just about all the stuff I really want to bring at the moment, I think. Sword, pick. I did a bow real quickly as well, because I didn't have a good bow either. Infinity power 3, which is good. We've got the horse armor and a saddle. Chest and some wheat for the horses just in case. Whole bunch of chicken, and I actually don't need the lapis, but I might just actually put that in here. I want to take the bucket. Right. Okay, well let's make our way over to the portal where the horses lie. I haven't been through the nether in a little while here either. Now, I've really been working a lot on farms recently. Oh, hey. Oh, whoa. Yeah, really been working on a lot of farms, and the wither situation is another farm I would like to work on. Obviously that's a big job, because to get it working half decently at all, you have to do a lot of lighting up slash digging of... What are you doing down there? Why is there a horse down here? And what kind of... Oh, this looks very dangerous. This looks very dangerous. I don't know if I even really want to attempt anything here. Can anyone remember why I left this horse here? I'm sure there's a reason. Okay, do not die, please. Well, okay, bad horse. Okay, bad horse still. Alright, let's just leave him there. I can't remember why I did that, but anyway. Alright. Let's head over here. What was I saying? Oh well, probably wasn't important. But we'll head over to the horse farm here. Oh, it was about the wither farms, wasn't it? Yes. So there's quite a bit of work to be done to get a wither farm active, and I'm working on a bit of an idea I had on how I can activate the wither farm. I've been doing some tests and hasn't quite come about the way I would have hoped, but we are very close. So in the future, very soon, we will be doing a wither farm as well, and probably my main focus at the moment would be to get um, the regular mob farm finished, so that way we can actually start working on the base. Okay, here we are at the horse farm. Still got quite a few horses to test, but we are just going to grab one of our guys here. And hopefully we can find something nice. Still a few to test. I would like a lead if I've got one here. That's something I didn't look for. Oh well. Alright, let's go and select our horse for this little trip. And where are we? I'm not going to take the best one just in case I don't return it. So the next closest option is probably one of these guys. So this guy, his jump height is a little bit lower and he's a little bit slower. But I think we're going to take one of these next guys back because it's just too risky to take a decent horse, considering how many I've tested and how many are actually decent. Very few, mind you. Alright, well, we're off, so I'm going to make my way through the forest here and we're going to see what we can find. Okay, here we are guys, just coming out on the other side of the forest here. This is, of course, the forest where our Christmas tree was cut down for the Christmas special. Oh, I've even got myself a nice little bridge here. Big ravine. So we're just going pretty much straight away from the horse farm, and I'm hoping we'll run into something. I don't know how far I've been along here, but I'm hoping it's unexplored terrain, and I guess I'll soon find out when I get some lag from terrain generation. So it's probably the first time I'm actually hoping for some lag from terrain generation. And this horse isn't travelling too badly either, which is good. The tricky thing with horses though is forests. I find them quite difficult. The best forest to come across with a horse is actually a roofed forest, because you can just ride along the canopy. Makes it very easy to get around. But these sort of birch and oak forests are the tricky ones, I think. Alright, I probably should have checked my coordinates before I left as well, just to make sure I can find my way back. But anyway, let's keep going here. We'll get through this forest and see what awaits us on the other side. Okay, and we've hit it guys, the generation lag. So just on the other side of that forest, we're now in a swamp, and you can feel the lag while it generates. So that is a good sign. Man, that's a bit crazy. So we've got a roofed forest here, and it looks like it might be surrounded by some plains and a flying squid apparently. So I'm hoping that we can start to sort of change the temperature of the biome here. I'm expecting to find a ice spiked biome in this direction. However, I know that it's probably not even a chance that I'll find it, especially just wandering around like this. If we get to the point where it just seems impossible, I am prepared to use a program to find one, because I really need some of that packed ice now, and having to look for it for too long is not an option I want to go for. Alright, so it gets sort of tricky here. I wanted to show you the what I meant with the roofed forest. It makes it much easier. Let's see if I can actually do it, because it's going to be generating at the same time. Of course I fall down. But I'll find a place I can actually get on top here. Here we go. Right, and up, up. Okay, let's try this. Here we go. Yeah, roofed forest. Now, best way to ride is in F5 mode, absolutely. You can see where you're going. Yep, much easier. And we get a little bit of a vantage point on what's coming up as well, which is good. More forest, apparently. That's another biome I haven't found, actually, is some flower forests. And I wouldn't mind that at all. Flower forest would be very cool. Let's see if we can get up on this one. So I thought while we're riding along here, might have a little talk about a few things. I've got a new channel update video that I'm going to be putting up soon. Just going to be a short one. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it just yet. It's probably just going to be a little bit of a announcement sort of thing. So I haven't actually made it yet, but I know I'm going to make it very soon. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Lots of things going on with the channel at the moment, and there's a few updates which does possibly, oh hello Wolfie, which does possibly affect the channel a little bit, which is in a good way, I think, because I'm having a lot of fun still doing this channel, and I've certainly run into some very cool opportunities, which I'll talk about in that video. Let's see if we can push this guy a little bit more. Yeah, and I just thought I would talk about the my current situation. So now that my channel's actually getting relatively big for myself, I mean we're only a couple subscribers away from 2,000 at the moment, which is amazing. But I just thought I would give a bit of insight to what I do. So for those that don't know, I'm not doing this YouTube thing extremely often. I do it whenever I can, but I actually work full time at a real life job, and it does limit the amount of time I have to record this sort of thing. And then of course we've also got real life stuff, you know, like family, friends, girlfriends, things like that we have to make sure we take the time to do. Oh, this is a really nice area actually. Some little horses there. And what that does mean though is sometimes I don't get to do as many videos as I would have liked. Now before I started doing this Let's Play series, I was putting out a video approximately once every week, and then that slowed to about once every 2 weeks once I exhausted a few ideas that I had built up in my head. Now the ideas are still there, it's just that because I don't get to play as often recently, because work has been going nuts, really crazy. I had a bit of a surge in my workload, which is difficult, but I'm very much still a redstone guy, and that is where my channel history lies, and it's absolutely going to still be my focus. For those of you that are worried about whether I'm doing any more redstone, do need to understand a little bit. It does take quite a bit of time just to think of a concept that hasn't been done before, and also then to make that concept work requires a lot of playing around and tweaking and testing. So it's no small feat. I still very much enjoy it though, which is good, and just thought I would let you know about that kind of thing that happens when you're trying to make interesting, cool videos. This is going to be a struggle. Oh dear. Okay. It's going to be a struggle. I think it's turning night soon. We might just camp here for the moment. Oh, and it looks like it's getting cold over there. That is a good sign. Yeah, so that means that my channel is obviously growing probably faster than I can keep up with at the moment. But that's fine. That's what I had always hoped for, that everyone starts to enjoy the work that I do. and as long as you guys keep enjoying it, I'm going to keep doing it, so don't worry about that. But in saying that, yes, there will be a little bit of some delays every so often because, as you know, life gets in the way sometimes, and I don't actually, I can't actually survive without working, unfortunately. I'd love to, but it doesn't happen. Maybe if I win the lottery or something, that would be handy. Yeah, so that's just a quick little talk on that. But I just wanted to make sure that you guys are aware that I still really enjoy my redstone, and I really appreciate that a lot of people subscribe to my channel because of the redstone, and just let you know that it is not going to stop. We are going to keep doing redstone as long as we can. One other catalyst for good redstone videos is snapshots. So my a really big part of my channel was my slime block elevators and such recently, and they all came about because of the slime block update. Now, of course, we haven't really had any decent snapshots of late, so I would expect as soon as the snapshots with the new features start coming out, you're going to see some more new videos from myself, and of course everyone else that you like to watch as well, because new features always promote new ideas. So that will be handy. Of course, before I update to the next snapshot that's coming up, I certainly want to get that nether hole punched. This is looking promising. I didn't really know whether it was going to get cold or hot when we went out this direction, but it looks like it is getting cold, which is great. This is... what biome is this? Where am I looking here? I think it's ice plains, yes. Cool, so keep your fingers crossed. We might come across the ice spiked biome, and that would be amazing. Okay guys, so I've been riding around here for a little while, and lo and behold, what is that over in the distance? It is a portal. So this is actually connecting up to where the Guardian temple is. Well, the two Guardian temples. And over here as well is a little horse that I took with me. Yes. And a bed, and some other bits and pieces. This is from, yeah, a few episodes ago. There's the temple over there. But that tells me it should be time to go home here, because I've already been all along this coastline, all the way out to here. There's another Guardian temple over that direction. There's that one there, of course. But certainly won't find any more here, I don't think. I don't have a lead here, so I'm probably just going to jump off this guy and sort of leave him here, I think. Shall I box him in? And no, that's fine. Yeah, so no luck for the spiked ice biome, but anyway, it's worth having a wander. We do have to go in another direction at some point. I need to really look at my map and see which direction to go. Where am I? That's right. Here in the lovely, safe portal. Yeah, so we'll try that again next time, I think, see if we can find another area. At the moment, let's go back. I just wanted to have another play with my villager system, and I think we're going to have to turn it back on due to the catastrophe of last episode, or the episode before that. No, the last one, I think it was, where all our villagers got killed and transformed into zombies. Well, in that order, no. They got transformed into zombies and then I killed them. So we need to get the villager system running again so we can start to get some more villagers together. And I'm still working on the idea for the swapper, that we can swap around our librarians and other villagers. So I'm going to meet you back over there. Okay guys, here we are back at the base. That was a nice little excursion. Now, first thing I want to do here is reactivate this village, and I think I just need to do this. I think. It's been a while since this thing's been active, so hopefully it will work. I think I moved this guy down a little bit last time. I think the piston is still in there, so I'm just going to try and see if I can get it to work. Oh, well, it's already done apparently. So let's see if that actually works now. Let's go down into the villager section, see if there's any love hearts flying around. Yep, there sure is. So these guys should be all chock-a-block, full of food, ready to breed. And we should get quite a few baby villagers coming in here soon. And let's just check that this is okay. I think I might have stolen the water. Nope, water's all good. So these guys will go into there. Once we get a few of those guys in, we can start to sort them out. Actually, I haven't been inside here for a little while. I wonder what these two librarians are. Bonus protection. Efficiency 1, not very good. This guy, smite 3, not fantastic. This guy, projectile protection. Yeah, not very good either. But that's alright. Let's hopefully get some babies going on here. Also, I thought he have Unbreaking 2 pickaxe. That's not too bad. 36, cool. Move out of the way here. Cool. So that'll be good. We'll get this cranking here. We'll hopefully get some little baby villagers turning up in here in a minute. Then let's just check the rest of this now. We had some issues last time with some little zombies spawning where they shouldn't. And I'm wondering if I can just get a few extra little torches or something in here, just to make it a little bit better. So I've got some torches, because yeah, that was a bit annoying to have that little baby zombie come in. I don't think I can put anything in there, unless maybe I break that block. And in here we've got a lever there. Can we do something like that? Get some light in there. And down in here, I'm sure it's probably spawned in this sort of area. That's probably all we can do there. So let's jump out of here. And we want to make sure that they can't escape from this part. Oh, there's a broken track. Well, we'll have to fix that, because if we try and do that, they won't go through there. Do we have any of the rails here? Doesn't look like it. In here? No. Must be some rails around here somewhere. Yeah, another thing I want to talk about real quickly is... where are we? Yeah, we've had a nice visitor come to the channel. You might have seen Azuma from Azuma Void has come and checked out one of our videos, which was awesome. He even made a point to make a little comment and subscribe, which is fantastic. So he's one of you guys now. And that raised a few things with me that I'd like to talk about. The idea of people having the same idea. Now, Azuma Void has made a video on an item sorting system similar to the one that I made a little while back, which was very popular. People enjoyed. And it was nice to see, actually, obviously a couple of you guys let him know that I had made one, which prompted him to come over and have a look, of course. But, yeah, there was a couple of people talking about stealing. Now, that is a very touchy subject. There are certain people that do the whole stealing thing. Zuma Void is not one of them. He's very careful about his credits. In actual fact, he probably did even a better job at crediting than I did when I made that video, because he, of course, linked Test, the guy who originally worked out you could do the item elevators, whereas I don't think I did. Yeah, so it's a touchy subject, and I think people just need to be mindful that Minecraft is about exploring, and eventually someone's going to explore the same thing that you've explored. And it's funny because I had the exact same situation occur with me. People said I was stealing an idea by a little YouTuber called Mumbo Jumbo. Of course, he's not a little YouTuber anymore, but back in the day when I first uploaded maybe my second video, I think, it was a 3x3 elevator design, and immediately I started getting all these messages saying, oh, you've copied Mumbo, he did that a month ago, and it's not very nice, because I absolutely came up with it myself. Unfortunately, I was a little bit late, obviously, to be the first, but it wasn't very nice when people were saying I was stealing it, because that certainly wasn't my intention. And I made sure to go and check out his video, and that's how I actually learnt about who Mumbo Jumbo was. And obviously he's very popular now, got lots of cool ideas. So the little moral of the story there is that don't jump to conclusions. Sometimes people just have good ideas, just like someone else. I will say though, I have experienced people stealing some of my work, and I've actually been able to prove that. One of my first elevators that was very popular was a 3x4 elevator, and there was a YouTube user who I will not name, who blatantly copied the design and posted it as his own, and I sent him a private message saying, I really hope you came up with that yourself, but it is nice to give credit where credit is due. As I noticed, you watched my video on the exact same elevator only a couple of days previous to posting your one. So I mean, it's tricky. It's a tricky area, and I think in the long run, you're better off just to try and move on and ignore any kind of things like that. And if anything, it shows me that if Zuma Void can come up with something that I can come up with, that's putting me up there in a pretty good class, because that guy, he knows what he's doing. If you haven't seen him before, you need to go check out his channel, because he's got some amazing content, and yeah, he's a really nice guy too. So that was just a little comment on that. We'll leave that villager breeder going for a little while it gets some more people together. But yeah, just wanted to make a bit of a note on that, guys. I know it's been a bit of a talky episode, but sometimes you do need that, and I feel like I haven't had a real good chat to you guys for a little while. So that is one of the reasons why I wanted to do a little bit more talking this episode. The other reason is due to my channel update, which I will be posting a video for, possibly after my stream on Saturday. That is, of course, another thing to talk about very briefly, is that I still do my live streams. A lot of you probably have noticed I don't do them on YouTube anymore. I do them on Twitch TV now, and you can find the links to my Twitch channel in the description below. The reason why we're doing that is we have had a few problems with the YouTube platform for streaming, and of course Twitch is designed for streaming, whereas YouTube is sort of trying to play catch up a little bit. And so that's why I sort of stream from now on Twitch. And if you want to catch my stream, it's 7 AM Saturday mornings, Australian Eastern Standard Time. And I stream for a couple of hours generally every week. And it's just a good bit of fun. We just try and play around with some ideas. Sometimes I play this single player, sometimes I just play creative and work on redstone contraptions. And the people there are always really great to talk to. And I've always got some good ideas that I enjoy listening to. So yeah, if you want to come and stop by and say hello, I do it regardless of how many people I get on there. It is quite low at the moment, but I'm hoping that will increase soon. But another thing is I really enjoy just talking to you guys and finding out who you are. There's a couple of regulars on there that I know quite well now, which is great. And I think it's a great opportunity just to connect back to a lot of you guys who probably don't get the chance to talk to me very often. I do try and answer. Look at all those stacks of witches. Wow, this thing's really, really working well now. It's almost, yeah, look at that. That's huge. It's got to be close to peak efficiency for that design. We've got to be very close. So yeah, that is where we're up to. Alright guys, well, I'll try not to hold you up any longer. Once again, sorry for the sort of talky episode, but I do feel they're necessary sometimes. And as I mentioned, especially when you've got some big channel things happening. So hopefully next video I post will be a little channel update to answer a few little questions and make a few little announcements, which I'm sure everyone will be really happy about, because I know I am. And look at all these mobs. I'm going to die here, I'm sure. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you again next time.